Morning. I'm on my way to North Wales today. A place called Mold, to be precise. But that's not why I've started the video this early. I filled up my diesel last night, so I wouldn't need to be filling up this morning. However, I did forget to get a drink of some description. So I like original Lucozade. Talk about being in the in the middle of a cost of living crisis. I've just been to the garage, got 2 bottles of Lucozade. He said £4.90, and they're just regular bottles, regular size. I thought, that can't be right. I said, how much? And he printed a receipt off for me. It wasn't like, oh, do you want a refund or anything? Printed a receipt off and went, here, that's how much it is. For £2.45 for a bottle of Lucozade. What's all that about? People can't afford to put heating on and they're charging £2.50 for a bottle of Lucozade. I don't know whether I'm getting old, but lordy, that's a lot of money, is that? Anyway, I don't know, I'm going to drive all the way to North Wales now he's let my eyes out. Won't be able to see. See you when I get there. Right, Monday morning's task. Been through my inductions and got on site. Basically, parallel feed from there, top, down, through the glam plate I've got to fit, onto the tray, along, underneath these, and then it turns into there. Bum, bum. 2 holes to drill, 2 glands to make off. I'm just sort of debating where the best way to take the cable in is, but yeah, happy days. What they've got me wearing. Bloody Ivor's overalls. Sweating, I've had to take all my gear off. I've only got a t-shirt on now. Right, so I'm going to get cracked on with this, and I'll let you see bits and bobs as we go. Look at that. Have you ever seen a glam plate as shiny? Hello. Look, it's a gold glam plate. Solid 24 karat gold it is. Right then, 2 in, up. We've got to install a piece of tray to tie them to, and then they come up to go into the top switch, but we've only got 12mm holes in the lugs and they're 10s, so they're coming tomorrow morning. So I've got the other ends. Let's turn around. They're running along this tray now. I've got to get a measure, turn those. I'm going to go and drill some holes in the glam plate, and then I've got to turn them now. Wait till I get me tape measure. Let's have a look. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. So, excuse me. Let's have a look. Get that out. So from there, so the glam plate, just over 500mm. So what I've got to do, what I'm going to have to do, is I'm going to have to pre-bend the cable. So it's going to bend there on a 90. So it'll bend in there, and then what I'll have to do is bend it again. So what will happen when I cut it down, that bend, the armourings will form how I want them. So basically, if I did that and did it straight, so got a measuring cable, came off there, round, up and in, and did it straight. When I put and then put it onto there, onto the actual cable, when I actually cut it and then bent it, there's a chance that the armouring would bend away like that and the gland will spring off. So I need the cable to be set in position before I actually put the gland on. So that could prove to be a bit of a pain in the bum, but we'll have a look. Right, that's what I meant. Right, I know I was making a right mess of explaining that. So I've formed it where it wants to go. Bend it up against itself. Now what I'm going to do is, like you've seen me do loads of times, get the cable. I'm going to drill the holes first. I'm going to bring the cable up, the smaller one, onto the back of the gland, transfer it. Now when I transfer it, I know that those armourings will be bent sufficiently into a position where they're not going to move. Whereas if that cable had just been straight, I then put my measuring cable on there, go all the way around like that, loop up and onto the back of the gland. When I transfer it, put the gland on, then start bending the cable into that position and then into this position again. There's every chance that that armouring will move sufficiently, because obviously it's bending twice within a metre, that it'll twist back on itself and the gland could pop off. So you don't want to be doing that, do you? Get it right first time. So do as much preparation work as you can before you put the gland on. I'm going to fire 2 holes in there now. I don't think you want to watch that. Seen people drill holes before. It's boring. Boring. Unbelievable, Jeffrey. Right, what I've decided to do is, that needs moving a little bit, is drill. I'm going to put the glands in slightly off. Now what this allows, because we haven't got a lot of room from the gland plate, because I can't use the fronts. Oh, I can't even see anything. I can't use the front copper because of the way that that's structured. I can't bend the cable, so I'm going to have to put them both on to the back copper. Now, I've got cables, some cores to get onto this earth bar, and I've got cables to get the cores to get to here, across at the back, and then ones to get on the front. So what I don't want to do is have these both next to each other and try and bend them across the front. So if I have that there, what that gives me is almost the width of the cable to be able to lose that cable like that, wallop, up and in, and then this cable can roll on top of it and then space out like that, in theory. But that's what I'm going to do anyway, because if I have them together, there's a chance that the crosses will be a bit more awkward to roll. There might not be crosses, I don't know, not psychic. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this, would I? Right, in this cable, I think I mentioned it, we've got, this is going to be an earth, so I'm bending it. Before I get too much in and around this area, I'm going to bend this one round now, although I've still got 2 cores to do out of the first cable. I'm going to get this one bent round now, the heat shrink on it to turn it into an earth, and then get the lug on, and then that's done and it's away and it's behind everything else. So there we go. That's my next job. There we go. One side of them done. Those lugs are coming later, tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set those ready to go into the lug, to put the lugs onto them. So just bend them into position, see where they're going to go. And that'll be me today. I'll get that done, and yeah, get that lug tomorrow and off we pop. Nice easy week, 2 days. Good morning. So yesterday we were up in we still are, on a job in North Wales. got quite a bit done. Had to wait for some lugs, so I'm going in now, and hopefully I can get rattled off what I have to do, and I can get away on the road before everybody breaks free at leaving time. But I just wanted to show you my accommodation, or my campsite for last night. So this is where I park. The good thing about this location is its convenience to the actual site where I'm working. But I'll show you where I camped. It's me, look. Hello. Right, I have to do this. And there we are. That was where camping was done last night. But the incredible thing about it is, I've just set off and I'm now turning into the job. So this is where I'm working. That's how far away I was. Like something out of RoboCop, look. Right, I've got 4 cables to terminate this morning. I'm just stripping this one back now. The switch there and the switch there, but the lugs aren't here, so someone's just gone to find them, hopefully, and then I can get rattled on with them and get away. It is now 5 to 10. 4 minutes to 10, so I'm hoping that we can get this done post haste and get on the road, because I'm hungry now. And there's a Greggs up the road, so I could treat myself to a Greggs, because I've worked really hard. The state of my tax, I must have been late funny last night. Look at that. It's all gone a bit that's what that was like. Had a mind of its own there. Watch, see if it does it again. Sort of an AI Tash I've got. Anyway, that's what I've got to do, and then I can treat myself to a Greggs. Steak bake. Just when you think everything's going brilliantly, don't know whether you'll be able to see this. So see, obviously there, look, you can see the thread on both of those. This one, it's missing, look. On that one, look, and what's happened, see that thing there is supposed to be holding the thread into the connection, and it's fell to pieces. So we're gonna have to take this panel off, hopefully, and we can get at it and try and push it back into place. Right, there's the finished article. So we managed to get that in. Dave, absolute super fingers. I couldn't get them in. Just couldn't get my hands in. No good. But he got in. He got it fitted. Super duper. So we put it all back together. There's only one neutral because the other neutral is the earth. So we bent that round there. Then the second cables up from the gland plate, the shiny brass gland plate that we put in on yesterday, and into there. No neutral on this one because it's for a motor, so we just used them as earths. And now I'm going to tidy. Look at this. Look, we've got all of that. We've got all of that, and all of that, and all a load of mess. So, oh, there's the actual cables. Look. I don't know whether I showed you them. So that's it. I've got tidying up to do, and then I've got a 4-hour drive, I think. 4-hour drive home. So yeah, all done, dusted. Get it tidied up and get myself away. Thank you for watching if you got this far. Remember, little thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't know where that's going to be, but we'll see. Could be anywhere in the world now. I'm an international man of mystery, so I'll see you in a bit. Ta-da. journey. 6 o'clock, I've just got in the house. Big shout out to Dale from Global Electrical Engineering, who I've been working for today. Dave and Dan, the supervisors, brilliant, really enjoyed it, great bunch of lads, and left hopefully being able to get some more work from them. They've got quite a bit coming up, so hopefully we'll be able to get on one of their jobs again, which will be brilliant, because I thoroughly enjoyed that today and yesterday. So thank you very much to the lads, for Dale and his supervision on site today. Excellent. See you on the next one. Cheers.